All right, guys, so we are here back at the church again, as always. No place I would rather be, right, in his presence. But we are building some stuff today for my saws and everything. So you see all these walls right there. Those are needing sound panels. So we kind of opt out the other day on buying panels. We are going to build them. So I have to build a table for my table saw, so I can rip all of this board for the measurements and the size that we need to make the frame. That's what we're doing today. You guys hang tight. Let's get it started. Let's go. So like I said, I am building a table for my table saw. Usually they're like an 8 by 4 foot wide table, but I have 12 foot 2x4s. I'm actually going to do it 12 foot long and use 2 sheets of MDF board for the top. Also kind of place my table saw about a foot or so into that table to the right side, so it will give enough coverage on the front as well, so I can lay that piece of wood on there, plywood, whatever I'm gonna rip, and push it on the way, and it will have enough room also on the other side to catch the whole board and not just 6 foot of it. Because if you do an 8 by 4 table for your table saw, you're gonna only have like 6 foot on the other side, and you're still gonna have 8 foot, so you're gonna have some overhanging. Also, we're going to be building these soundboards, so we're going to need a place to put them together, and that 12-foot table is going to be plenty of room. We're going to get started. We're going to get some measurements. We're going to start building the bottom up and just go from there, guys. Hey, it might not be perfect to watching it, but hey, this is the first time I've built one of these, and I'm building it all from in here and the pictures I see. It ain't that hard. I built more elaborate things than that. It's going to be fun. All right, so I have my table saw off of its roll around platform that it comes with. I am done with the table. I am now making and measuring and cutting and putting in the platform that my table saw will be sitting on. And once I have that, I will build a frame around that and cut out another piece of MDF board and lay that on top of the table saw. The table should be pretty much flush. It might be a hair off. It should be a hair off. So I measured and subtracted, and it's where it should be. Let's finish that. We have this put in here and it looks like it's going to be perfect. Got the shelf made, got these. My tape measure broke. I'm gonna have to go buy a new tape measure so I can finish framing this out. And then I'm going to cut top like this that will fit down around this. When I'm putting the sheet on, it will go up. And then also I will be cutting this out to here. So this part of the table saw will slide in and out here. Other than that, it's going pretty good. I'm thinking about getting 8 casters, some heavy duty casters, to put it on this table on the bottom, because it is heavy. It's not that bad, but it is heavy. It'll be better if it had casters. I have to go to the store and do this. We'll finish this project tomorrow. We'll see you then. Yo, we are back this morning. We're gonna get this thing finished up. I did order some wheels for this thing last night. I won't be here until tomorrow. You may miss that, but if not, I'll put this on the end of the video. But hey, we're gonna get this thing knocked out. We're gonna get a top put on. We're gonna get the side cut off of this thing, mounted and off of All right, so as you can see, I just got the last lid on of the table. Everything's going good. These are fully functional. You can take off, everything's good. This even comes out here just like I want it, so I can do a full piece, full measurement, whatever I need to do. So pretty much the last thing I have to do is I went yesterday and I bought the bolts. The bolts are already through here. I bought some wing nuts so I can just twist them on, and I don't have to use a wrench and a ratchet. So it'll be quick take off, quick put on when I need to. But I think it turned out good. I am going to put washers in here. It's probably a smidge, maybe not even a 1/4 inch lower than the table, which is fine, but I'm gonna put a washer underneath in between the platform and the table saw just to lift it up that little hair that I need, and it's gonna be flush. Other than that, you can message me down in the comments if you like stuff like this, how to build. I do speaker boxes. I even do humongous stage boxes and whole set design. So if you like to see some little stuff like that, that's starting to come up. Leave down in the comments, like, hit that notification bell. But I'm gonna finish up here. You guys hang with us. All right, so I got some washers there. Now they do, if you want to do something a lot nicer, you can actually put this whole shelf on brackets there and like do an adjustable, where it's adjustable. But to be honest with you, get this level, this platform, go a smidge below what the height that you need to be flush, and stick washers in there. For me, that's gonna be a whole lot easier than cranking that side, cranking that corner, cranking this corner, cranking that corner. Yeah, you can use a level, but like if you just go ahead and level this, you can see it's completely flush. It's completely flush. You can see I'm happy with it. These are what's going to be underneath, tightening, and get that on there. All right, guys, that is it. I am done. Everything's nice and smooth. Everything went together pretty good. I had no measurements, guys. No measurements. I looked at like 2 or 3 pictures the night before. They are usually 8 foot long, but I had 12-foot boards. I used 12-foot boards because if you think about it, 4x8 sheets, this is 2.5 feet right here. So you'll only have 3.5, 4 foot left. So now I have my 8 foot plus my 1 foot. So I actually have 9 feet right here. I'll be able to push it and still have the weight on the table, and the board ain't going over, and I'm not pressing. You gotta be careful, especially doing it by yourself. I did it for years doing it by myself, and last year I went to cut a piece of wood and my finger didn't hit the blade, but the piece of MDF board, I don't know, it torqued or got caught and it bound by the blade, and it shot the wood sideways and came back and took off just a little tip of my thumb. I'm like, I'm not doing that no more, and so that's why I built this, and I'm happy with it. The church members here, we they're gonna be building, and I'm gonna be building with them. I had to make this, but we are making our frames for the sound booth and for the sound boards. So this is gonna make it easier for me. I'm gonna rip everything here tomorrow. So when they come in a couple weeks, all they have to do is piece it together. And then this Friday, after I rip them all, I'm gonna put a couple together just so they can have a couple visualization of that. Here you go. It's finished. I like it. It went good. So message me down below, message me, and I'll get with you on the measurements if you want the measurements for this. Thank you guys for watching. We love you. Until next time, keep moving forward and never stop. See you.